We are Animal Sun, and this is our crazy tour story. So about a week ago, we started hearing a noise in the bus. Jonathan, who's doing touring guitar for us and also content, works part-time in an auto shop, so we were sure it was the timing belt, something like that, which we pulled over, spoke to an AutoZone. They were like, look, you're good, maybe in several thousand miles way after this tour, you might need to replace it, right? But for now, you're fine. It's just going to be loud and annoying, right? We hear a loud bang. It sounds like a bomb went off in the actual engine. It starts smoking. We pull over to the side.
Wait, hold on. Where are we when this occurs? Because this is important.
We're in Yakima, right?
And we are no, we're not even in Yakima.
We're not even in Yakima.
Sunnyside.
Yeah.
We are in some
Sunnyside, Washington.
Sunnyside, Washington. It's like a very, very small town. They don't even have any place for you to rent anything there.
Yeah.
And it's getting late too, so everything
It's
is
like 7
closed.
o'clock p.m. when we break down.
Jonathan gets out, he checks everything, he sees that one of the pistons has gone through the engine and is completely totaled.
Yeah, the way I knew that was because we heard a clunk, which is like rod knock, and then all of a sudden that boom Steven was talking about sounded like something like fell out of the engine. So I look in the back and there's like billows of white smoke coming out of the back, so not a good sign. And then we pulled over, popped the trunk, and there's like smoke coming out of the intake, and I'm immediately like, there's oil getting into the combustion chamber. We got off the bus, there's like a pool of oil outside. I was like, guys, like, this might not be catastrophic, but most likely our engine just completely died. So
then this is where it gets even crazier. So these guys call roadside assistance. They have all of us, our tour manager gets in the bus with the tow truck and a tow truck driver, and his wife drives us to a U-Haul.
Yeah, the tow truck driver's wife.
Drive
us to a U-Haul.
We had
because I figured that we had to get to a rental car or to rent we were told there was a 9-passenger van, like 50, 60 miles away, about an hour drive, and there was no way for us to get there because we're in the tiny, tiny town. So the only thing that we could think of was a U-Haul, and they had one truck available. It was this giant 15-foot moving truck that we had to rent to drive to the next city over, where we got this thing, our 9-passenger van, and then I drove it all the way back to these guys.
Yeah, to our surprise when we saw that was the 9-passenger van.
And we don't have this yet, okay? We don't have a trailer.
No trailer.
So we had to leave most of our stuff on the bus, sit with our suitcase on our lap, sit forward to a 3-passenger seat back there because we had to put all the seats down for the gear and stuff, leave 80% of what we brought on the bus, and then we drove overnight, I think 12 hours nonstop, no sleeping, no breaks, all the way to Salt Lake City, and didn't miss a single show. We didn't get that trailer until a few nights ago, so Kelsey's team was
Denver.
So nice enough to let us put some of our stuff in there until we could get that in Denver.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was absolutely the worst. I don't think we slept for 48 hours. We had to rent a giant truck just to get that thing that we rented, and then we went back. And our bus is just in some really nice mechanics lot for the next month.
Yeah, that's something we should shout
out to Evans Performance.
Yeah,
they were the nicest people we've ever met.
Nicest. They helped us out. They stayed up late with us till midnight, helping us pack the vehicle and figure out which stuff we had to leave on the bus and what we could fit. So shout out Evan and Evan. What's the shop called?
Evans Performance.
Evans Performance.
Literally like a godsend.
Nicest people ever.
Yes, shout out to them. And I mean that's our crazy story. We do this all for the fans, right? So we went through all that just to make sure we didn't miss a single show for them. So thank you so much for having us.
Thank you guys.